Good evening, everybody. Keep my voice down because, people are sleeping and things like that. So, today, I was driving around with a friend. We are taking care of some things. And, we weren't doing nothing wrong. We ain't got nothing in the car or nothing. But driving down the road, and there's a cop in front of us. It's like a one, maybe 2 lane road. But this cop's like maybe quarter mile up in front of us. And this motherfucker's hauling ass. Like, this dude's, like, it's a 35, and, like, I'm kind of losing him. I was keeping up with him for a bit, but then, like, he started pulling away. And he was doing, like, 60, 65. This dude was bucking, but, like, he was trying to kind of, like, keep, like, we know what he was doing. He was trying to fuck with me. He was trying to fuck with me, see if I would, run the same speed as him like that. Because at first, we were probably doing like 50 maybe. 50, maybe 55. Then this dude just breaks away. But, like, he don't go too far. He don't go too far ahead. But he starts going fast. And then I was like, yeah, he got out of sight for a second. So, like, I gave it that gas, and I sped up, and I kind of caught up to him so I could see him again. I don't like when I lose sight of them. They start popping up behind you and shit. It's a fucking problem. So, I catch up, and then we catch a light. And he knows to catch up to him like that, I had to have been speeding. But he can't prove it. You can't prove that I was speeding. Can't do it. So we're at a light, and he pulls in the left lane. It's like, all right, if you want to play this game, let's do this. So I start pulling up, light turns green, we go. We don't race, not like that. I'm not fucking stupid. So we start going. I accelerate at a normal rate, I know what's going to set this motherfucker off, and I just want to deal with it. Like, I ain't got nothing in the car. I ain't been drinking nothing. It's the middle of the day. I just don't want to fucking deal with it. So we're going, and all of a sudden, this dude just drops behind me. He drops back to like 25 miles an hour and gets behind me. So now you know that feeling, that whole, like, I know I'm not doing anything wrong. But that feeling, that whole, fuck, like, shit. And it's a 35 mile an hour zone. 35 miles an hour in the car I'm driving, I'm gonna be honest, it's a hard speed to maintain. Like, with the gear ratio in the car and, how my foot sits on the pedal, it's a difficult speed to maintain, 35. You get away with 36, 37, maybe even 38, but I want to be a dick at this point. Like, 35, if I could set the cruise control, I would have. But there's too many stop signs. And there's not enough space in between. So I get a strip, and I'm just getting ready. Like, we've been driving for almost like 20 minutes, 15 minutes down this strip of road, doing 35 miles an hour. Exactly. Like, I maybe kind of like accidentally creeped up towards 40, but then I just let off that gas and slowed back down. He was looking for anything. Problem is, when you run the car, I'm gonna be honest, when you run the car, it don't come up in my name. It's I'm not the registered owner of the vehicle. So when you run the place, you get the record of a 75-year-old woman. So, but he knows I'm not driving. Like, he knows it's not her. He could see. He ain't no dum-dum. But he ain't got no PC yet. He doesn't know my name, can't run my record. He ain't got no PC. I'm doing the speed limit. So we go on for like 30 minutes almost, just driving with this dude behind us. And he finally turns off. He went out of his jurisdiction, actually. To be honest with you, he crossed the road that it is a designated county line. Like, it's not his town no more, so he needs to back up, get out. He followed maybe like more like half mile over his jurisdiction. He was trying. He was gonna, because he was ready. They can go out of their jurisdiction. They just have to notify the jurisdiction in which they're in, and they have to send an officer out. It takes a little bit longer. It's a hassle. They don't like to do it, but they're just looking for a reason. They couldn't get one. Not with me. I'm too good. I'm used to it. I played this game long enough, man. Like, there are times I get pulled over for stuff, but I played this game long enough. Like, I'm good. I don't get in trouble anymore because I don't do anything really wrong like that. You know, I'm not like, I'm an idiot, but I'm not an idiot. You know, sometimes I do stupid shit, or like I just don't care. But you know, it's never nothing like that. But yeah, I mean, he was speeding. He was speeding first. He did it first. I was following the flow of traffic. But he followed us for a while. It's just, I don't like the feeling. It bothers me. It makes me anxious. You know, 'cause, if they do pull me over and then they run my record, then it turns into a little bit of a thing. 'Cause I got some shit, but it's not legitimate shit. Like, it's Florida shit. It's not real world shit. Like, anywhere else I've lived, if I had gotten in trouble for the things I got in trouble for down here, it would have been gone. It wouldn't have mattered. Nobody would have given a shit. It would have been, would have just moved along. But in Florida, Florida's a different kind of place. But that was my cop story for the day. It's been a while since I dealt with one. I'd like to keep it that way. But that's my cop story for the day. I'm gonna go to bed. Howard the Duck was a good cap to the night. Snarfed a little derb, snarfed a derb, and I'm going to bed now. It's bed, big shushies. Everybody stay safe out there. Watch out for them whoop-whoops. They like to hide, you know that.